Well, hello there everybody, welcome. And since the video that I did with the jewellery that I ordered, it's got me to thinking that I'd really love to make my own jewellery. So I have ordered some things that I thought would be really nice to make some bracelets or some necklaces out of, and I got them delivered this morning, so I've not opened anything yet. I've had a quick little look at some of the packets. I have noticed that something that I didn't order has come to me, but even though it wasn't what I ordered, I think they will be lovely. I can actually make earrings or necklaces out of these. I'll show you what they sent me. They are quite beautiful. They came in silver as well. And if you remember from one of the latest videos with my jewellery, I'm trying to transition from silver to gold, but that doesn't mean I've abandoned silver altogether. So these are all underwater marine life pieces. So we've got like this, which is beautiful. So you've got a little dolphin there, and this one we've got starfish, star, we've got just a few little shells and things there. What else was there? So this one here is just all shells. That's quite nice, and as you can see, they've got the little loop there, so I've just got to get the earring hooks, because there are two of each, I believe. Yes, there's two of those, so I could make a pair of matching earrings out of those. They'd be very pretty. They've got a little bit of weight to them, but they're not overly heavy, but they're quite pretty. Or you could just make a necklace out of them as well. So I've got to go down to Spotlight this afternoon or tomorrow, and I'll get the little hooks that I'll need to put in to make those some nice earrings. So there's two of those ones there, those. And there's two of these. These look like ocean waves. They're quite pretty. Those got like the ocean waves down the side there. So there's a nice pair of earrings. And there's, that looks like a pair. So they're just look like little shells and a couple of stars on those. And then the last pair, these are beautiful actually, I like those. There's a seahorse, there's a crab and some seashells on those. You can see those. They're beautiful, aren't they? So I do think that those would make lovely earrings. And I mean, you can sell these at the markets. I'd probably make earrings and sell those for $5 a pair. And then those are the other two. I quite like these. You've got the dolphin, the two dolphins there. So that'd be quite nice. So there's quite a few pairs of earrings. I'll pop those back a bit later. Now, this I did order. Well, everything else that I got, I did order. So these are just beautiful gemstones. I've got a bracelet here that actually reminded me that I'd like to do a multicolored one. So I bought this one a while back. And I just love the colours, all the different colours. And you just put these onto a string and then you just pull the string to make it shorter. So I just love the multicolours on that. And so these came. And they're just beautiful. So these are all little charms. Can you see those in there? They've already got the little hooks on them. So there's a few different colours here, as you can see. And I love green at the moment, and there's some nice brown ones as well. So there's one that's like an amethyst. See that? So I could make lovely little earrings out of those, or thread them onto a chain. But what I thought I would like to do, I've got from that last order that I got, there was one of these, like a Pandora bracelet, and I thought it'd be really lovely just to thread all of these on to this. So just unscrewing that and then just threading on a nice green one. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun putting some things together. So I like browns and greens and turquoise. There's a nice green one there, look at that. That lovely little green one there. So if I just keep threading a heap of those onto here, they make a nice tingly sound as well. But before I go and load this up with these, I thought that I'd have a little look and see what else that I've got first that I might want to add on to that bracelet there. But I'll have a look at those later. So I'll just see what I've got. So I'm excited to make a few pieces and then show you all what I made. So excited. So these also, I thought were really pretty. They kind of, excuse me, they reminded me of like little Japanese, like the jade Japanese jewellery that you get. That piece there. I'm keen to get that out and take a look at it. So there's lots of these little green pieces that I thought might be nice to add on to the bracelet that I'm going to make. And I'm excited to get down to Spotlight and see different chains and things that I can, and hooks that I can purchase. Okay. Gosh. There it is. This little piece here, I think that's really pretty. It's like really Japanesey. I think that would be lovely on a chain. So it's just plain at the back. It's just glass or stone of some sort. But that's just pretty, I thought. Then there's these, lots of these little tiny ones like that. There's so many in here. There's a butterfly. That's a nice little butterfly there. And what's this one? Doesn't look like much. Just that one there. But these are nice little charms to be threaded through onto a bracelet. But there were ones that I saw here like this that I think might be nice just to thread through. Perhaps threading through on one of these. Could put them on there. Actually, that doesn't look. Maybe if I did one of these and then a charm, one of those and then a charm. But actually, I don't think that looks good on there. I think it's going to look nice just with all of them on here. I'm going to thread some on a bit later. We'll see what they look like. There's some interesting pieces. That looks like a pear with a red, just with a little red gem on it there. That's really unusual. There's two of those. It's kind of funky. That's interesting. That one there. It's pretty green. I like the green. Yeah, pop those back in. These are just, they've got little holes in them. They're leaves. They're like little green leaves. That's nice. I like that. It's a very cool mint green colour. And they're just leaves. They will be pretty. Just lots of little... Do they have holes? Oh yeah, they've got holes in them, that end. I'm going to have to buy a heap of elastic as well. And strong elastic and strong strings. That's hard to say. Strong strings. Okay. Alright, that's those. Now, what's this? Oh, these are little sea creatures. So there's starfish, there's sea turtles, and just plain beads, but they're all in like ocean blue colour and white. Oops, runaway bead. That's a pretty colour. That's nice. I like that turquoisey blue colour. They look nice with white. So here we go, you can see, oh, that one's got a broken foot. A turtle with a broken foot. So we have I'll show you turtle, some starfish, what else? So these are turtles and starfish. How cute are those? Aren't they gorgeous? And the little holes are in the side, so we can just thread the string through the hole there, out through the other side. So how cute would that be, just to thread a few little turtles onto some string with some starfish, and then you can put these as well. So there's lots of these white ones and blue beads as well. See those? Whoops! There goes another one. I can see by the end of this video I'm probably going to have beads everywhere. But they're really funky. They're so cute. Yes, the little holes through the starfish so everything lays nice and flat on your wrist. That's super cool. Those two back in there. Okay, now this big box. Big box of beads. It's all dark blue and light blue. And then I think these are two darker green ones down here, and then there's like a nice aquamarine colour. Actually they're more mint and they're more aquamarine. Then we've got a whole heap of white beads. Certainly we'll use a lot of those. And I love these two colours. These have, I don't know if you can see, they've got like a little swirl of white. Aren't they beautiful? So we've got pearls here, and then this top one, oh, there's some white, more turtles like we just looked at. We'll have a look inside. It looks like there's a couple of shells and a couple of starfish. And then up here there's an assortment of what looks like whale tail. And we'll have a look inside that. There's a heap of gold charms here, so I can see there's a crab claw, there's a starfish, there's some turtles, some shells. Here we've got some gold, just plain gold circle beads. There's two different types in there. Some have got scalloped edges, some are just plain. And then we've got some pretty gold round ones. So these beads here will make, because I want to make a bracelet like this. I want to do lots of these. So up here, these are really popular because they look like shells. And then I didn't make this, but every now and then you can see they put a little gold one in there in between. So I thought that I could make so many of those using all these different colours. Let's open it up and have a look. There we go, just opened that up. Look, they've supplied me with some string. That's good. Do you know that's great. It's elasticy string. That's an unusual type of string. So I guess that's what they use to make these stretchy. You can see I like my green. I've even got a couple more. I've got more. really groovy. Now I know what I need to get, because that's pretty hard to break. I'm pulling that a fair way. Look at that, that stretches right out. So that is going to turn into quite a few of these. With all of these things on. Okay, let's have a look inside this. Here we go. Isn't that a funky little box? Look, got two little... Oh, I've still got to get into this bit yet. There we go. Yes, look at that. Lots of fun in that box. Isn't that beautiful? So, inside. Oh, there we go. Look at that. They're very light plasticky. They bend a little bit. Oh, they're kind of like a thick rubber actually. Oh, there's a little bead up there. So we've got lots of these little spaces. So little tiny, see that little tiny gold bead? Just like what separates the white, this white with the gold. So imagine a whole heap of bracelet with all of these beautiful blue colours, all of this blue with the gold. How beautiful that's going to be. Navy blue and gold is pretty as well. Yeah, that'll be nice. I'm very excited to get started. There we go. Oh, that one's come out there. Alright, so what we've got here is there's a starfish. There's, oh, a little whale. How cute is that? I'm going to show these to you up close. I'll just get them on my hand. What have we got here? Oh, beautiful shell. What's that? That's another starfish. I like the whale tail. That's funky. There's two of those. Oh, love that little fan. Look at these. How gorgeous are these little charms? Are they not adorable? Look at this little whale tail. I can hold it up for you like that. Isn't that beautiful? Little whale tail. Got two of those. Looks like there's two of each. There's two of those starfish in dark blue. Gorgeous. And there's two of these, like a little baby whale. They're gorgeous. That's so cute. And this like a beautiful cowrie shell, like that. And I like the colours on this. This would look nice just as one charm if I made like one of those blue and gold bracelets and just have that little charm in the middle. Yes, that would be really pretty. So have all these colours and have some white. So if I make one like that and with that little charm, that would be pretty. I could even put some gold ones on there as well. That would make pretty colours. Yeah. And then I can see so many possibilities. Make sure I don't get these mixed up. There we go. There's certainly no shortage of different beads, that's for sure. Oh, my foot's gone to sleep. And then here we have gold. We've got gold starfish, gold shell. This looks like, yep, that's a crab claw. And we've got a turtle. So again, there's two of each of these. Oh, there's another shell. So look at these beautiful gold ones. They're so pretty. I like. They would look nice on the Pandora bracelet as well. Groovy. Okay. Oh, and then in this one, that's what I wanted. I wanted a heap of these little shells, little cowrie shells. You can see on the inside there. So they've got the holes in the ends. And there's a couple of turtles as well. Oh, little turtles. Beautiful. And then last but not least, what's in these? I haven't opened these either. Waiting for you. Okay. It's in another nice little box as well. Isn't that nice? Just open up like that. Inside we've got wow, these are beautiful. Look at these. These are beautiful. Let's have a closer look. These are nice. Let's tip them out into this little container here. Oh, these are beautiful. Look at these. Look at that shell. That is stunning. Oh, I love these. That is so nice. And look at this one, slightly smaller. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, these are nice. I like these. That's nice. So I like the crab claw, another crab claw. What was the other crab claw that I saw? Oh, this one. They much prefer these ones. Excuse me. There's one there. So that's the other. It's a nice little one, but there we go. That's two crab claws there. little tiny one. But look at the beautiful like shell detail on this one. That's so pretty. I'm very, very impressed with it. Oh, these are nice. Look at these. So you got that type of shell there. That's stunning. I like those. They would be nice earrings, wouldn't they? Oh, nice on a necklace. That would be lovely on a chain. Yes, it would. I like that. And there's a smaller one like that. I like these very much. I like how they put the gold stripe around the base of it there. I think that's really pretty. So nice. So looks like there's quite a few of each thing, but I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with these ones. But I think earrings and just a necklaces made out of these would be lovely. So just going to put a few more of these on. So I'm going to keep threading these on until they're all on here, and I think that will make for a nice jingly sounding colourful bracelet. What do you think? So look at that. That's nice. I don't think I'll add anything else on here. I'm just going to put the charms on. So that just screws on there like that. And then I'll sit here and try and put it on, but I love that. Nice to have them all the way around. Yeah. Well, I look forward to coming back again and showing you all the things that I've made in my big jewellery making venture. But I hope you've all enjoyed that. I've enjoyed looking at all these beautiful pieces. Anyway, until then, have a lovely, safe and blessed week ahead, everybody. Thank you again for your love and support. Talk soon. Bye.